Doc said all the right things after the Lions' loss. But between the lines, the truth came out. Are we wasting him? Is the blame on Schottenheimer's system? After this breakdown, you decide.
Obviously, the rest of the teams will play this Sunday. Some things will factor into that. At this point, I don't know if I could say we control, you know what I mean, like our own destiny. I know it was not a stretch saying that before, but pretty sure, right, if we went out, like we were going to have a pretty damn good record, only having, right, 5 losses, 1 tie. Adding the being 6-6 right now, 6-1 with what, 5 left now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, especially with just the way some of the divisions are shaped, the North, the West, we're going to need some things to happen for us. So I don't think it's in our control at this point, but what we can do is control the way that we approach this game. And I think that's just led by the pride, the love that you have for this game, the teammate, this organization, hell, your opportunity to play this game. So that'll be my message to the players, and I think if we do that, we'll still give ourselves a chance.
Dak knows the math. The Cowboys need help to make the playoffs, but notice how he avoids the numbers and shifts to emotional drivers. Pride, love for the game, brotherhood. That's not accidental. He's rallying a locker room shaped by tragedy, the death of Marshawn Kneeland. When a quarterback speaks this way, it's because the season is hanging by a thread, not in standings, but in spirit, and he knows it.
I can't say it changed too much. We're still behind. We still need to make plays. I mean, we started doing that. We started rallying, Flo making plays, Turp making catches, Jake making some big plays. So guys were stepping up. GP, I mean, guys were stepping up when CD went down. I know he was hot in the time that he was in there, right? Over 100 yards and just the targets he had. And honestly, I missed him on the touchdown that we got the PI called on. Yeah, so I think guys stepped up. I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't get the win, but we got some momentum going, I think, as good as we had, honestly, when he went out, if maybe not better than when he was in there before. And that's not a one way or another. It's just guys stepped up. Yeah, you can't win a game losing, not in the NFL and not against a team like that, being -3 in the turnover battle. Simple as that, whether it be the interceptions, the fumbles. We've got to stop that. I know I've had an interception with the last 3 games or so, and then obviously 2 tonight. Who cares whose fault it is, right? The ball leaves my hands. I trust where it's going, and we've got to make plays, and we've just got to stop turning the ball over. And there's no way that if we continue to do that, turn the ball over, an interception a game, like we're just not going to give ourselves a chance.
This is layered. Dak highlights teammates stepping up after CD's injury, but he also mentions another multi-turnover game. That's not random. He's subtly putting pressure on execution without blaming anyone. Why? Because this locker room is tight right now. The grief, the recent win streak, you can't fracture it with blame. But make no mistake, when a quarterback says, "I trust where it's going," and there are repeated interceptions, that's not confidence. That's a coded warning.
Yeah, I respect Detroit. I respect Dan, the way that his guys, I mean, this team plays. It's a great battle, honestly. It always is, but absolutely. Absolutely. And there's no knock to them, there's no knock to anybody, but majority of the games that we have lost, and particularly, right, had turnovers and haven't done what we've done on offense, it's been self-inflicted. I mean, you got a kicker like that you get across the 50, can put the ball in, and, I mean, he gave us a chance tonight. Simple as that. Like, he gave us a chance that we're only down a touchdown in the second half or in the fourth quarter and trying to make it a game before, they got up to scored lead. Yeah, they're self-inflicted, and that's my point. You can't turn over the ball when you've got such a safe haven and a kicker like that. Like, we've got everything that we need, and we're stepping on our own feet.
This is as close as you'll get to a quarterback screaming, "Fix this," without actually yelling. When Dak says we're stepping on our own feet, he's talking about the structural failure of this offense. Conservative play calling, weak first downs, low pre-snap motion. He's doing everything, top 2 in yards and TDs, and still can't outrun Schottenheimer's outdated scheme. He won't throw the OC under the bus, but this is as close as you'll hear to frustration boiling over.
Yeah, it's hard to say right now. I mean, honestly, I've got to go watch the film. I know that we were in some 3rd and longers, right? I know a week ago we talked about being in 3rd and short, and that's why we were so great on 3rd down, having those conversions we were 3rd and 6, 7 plus majority of the night, or at least on the ones that we didn't convert. And that's tough, especially against a defense like this. And then when you're like that means you're probably in second and 7 as well, right? And so you're giving them 2 opportunities to play third down, and that's where they thrive. And we made it hard on ourselves by not winning first down. Now, to give you the answer of why we did it, I've got to watch the film, I've got to look into that.
When Doc says, I need to watch the film, that's not about learning. It's about protecting his coach. He already knows what happened. Too many third and longs, no early down success, no rhythm. Against a defense like Detroit's, that's a death sentence. This team lacks offensive identity, and unless Schottenheimer starts scheming to help Dak, instead of relying on him to bail them out, this team is going to waste one of the best quarterback seasons Dallas has ever had. Dak's carrying everything, the pain, the hope, the production. But is the coaching staff carrying their part? Drop your take below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next breakdown.